y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, what's good? If you are new, hey boo, I am back with another video. So I know y'all have not seen me in a nice little mini, like face to face. I haven't seen y'all in the past couple of weeks, so hopefully y'all have been having a lovely, prosperous week so far. And I just wanted to come and talk to y'all, okay? Even though I've been kind of taking little breaks here and there, I kind of already told y'all what's been going on. I just be feeling like whenever I'm not recording, I just be feeling out of place, because I already told y'all the YouTube is something that I have grown to enjoy. And so if you know, then you know, like when you get used to doing something and you are consistent with it, like I'm used to putting out videos like either every day or every other day. But I've been having some things going on, but it's just like when you're not doing something, it just feel out of place for me not to create videos. I feel like just being productive, putting out this content in a helpful way, this is my way of dealing with it, okay? This is part of my healing as well. You know, I'm just coming and sharing my experience with y'all. But hopefully y'all have been taking care of yourselves, okay? Y'all have been loving on yourselves, protecting y'all soul and spirit, and we are just gonna hop straight into it, and y'all see the title. That last audio that I just made just kind of brought about this topic, and I wanted to come and discuss it, because when it comes to discussing certain things like this, it can be very touchy. It can get people in the uproar sometimes talking about topics like this. And I wanted to come and put this message out here to kind of let y'all know that it is not your fault, okay? Despite what they say, it is not your fault, okay? What brought about this topic, when I sat back and thought about this, I had a lot of reflecting, not only on my experience, but someone else. And I wanted to come and share. Y'all probably have experienced this to where certain people didn't believe you, okay? This is why a lot of people have a tough time coming forward with certain situations like this, because the first thing a person is gonna be is in disbelief, okay? They don't want to believe that something like this has happened to you, okay? Some of y'all have probably heard people tell you, oh, you lying, you making this up. It's just so, when it comes to discussing topics like this, especially in the Black community, this is very hush hush. You know what I'm saying? This is something that I feel like a lot of us sweep up under the rug, and that is another reason why I chose to bring childhood trauma on my channel as well, because this is a part of spirituality. You know, I didn't think that me coming on here, I would be sharing testimonies in depth like this. I didn't think that this was going to become a part of my spiritual journey, but everything is always in God's plans, and it's always a purpose for everything. But I just wanted to come on here and just let y'all know that it's not your fault, okay? There probably have been several people that made you feel like it was your fault. Even when you spoke up and you came forward about the situation, you still had people that fought you. You felt that shame, that blame, that guilt, you know. And before I even get into this video, y'all probably wondering, girl, when you gonna tell your testimony? Before I tell my testimony, it's something that I need to do. You know, I'm taking care of things on the back end in regards to me coming forward with my testimony. We are living in a day and time now to where with social media, everything is just kind of out in the open, you know. I'm gonna tell my testimony when I feel like it is the right timing to do so, okay? I'm not gonna put something out here, and this is me, y'all know I always come and be transparent with y'all. Just from everything I told y'all about what I have been dealing with being on YouTube, the disadvantages that I have came up against being on here, I really don't feel like this is the right timing for me to share my testimony, okay? I'm going to share my testimony, but just not yet, okay? I got to do some things first. This testimony is going to get out here to y'all some type of way, okay? My true supporters is going to get my testimony. I'm not gonna put something out here like that. You got shiesty people on here. I told y'all about people always coming and try to steal other people's content and things along that nature. You know, people will just be very relentless to the point where, you know, people are really just stooping to great lengths to get ahead. You got people out here that are just like that. They will take a painful personal testimony that you have went through and try to build and profit up off of it some type of way. So I'm not gonna come and share that sort of testimony yet, okay? But just know that my testimony is going to be out here. It's going to be put out here, okay? And I'm getting my piece behind this situation, okay? And nobody is going to come in the way to try to stop that. Nobody is going to try to take and try to covet what is man's and try to profit up off of my pain. We're not going to have that. You know what I'm saying? I done learned too much being in this YouTube game, so I'm not most definitely not going to be taking that route right now. But with that being said, we are just going to hop straight into the video. Despite what they have said, it is not your fault. And I just thought about a certain situation, and just kind of going back to what I said about child molestation, SA, rape, you know, things like that. It's very hush-hush in the Black community. But it is something that is happening worldwide, okay? Don't come to my video and think that I'm just targeting one specific race group. Because no, I done told y'all plenty of times before that this channel is for everybody. I do not discriminate over here, okay? But I'm just coming and speaking in perspective of me being a Black woman, what I have experienced dealing with stuff like this. Coming up in Black families, I have always noticed how people always brush things up under the rug. Not even when it comes to molestation. It's just when it comes to toxicity, being a Black sheep, being an outcast of the family. I feel like a lot of that type of stuff goes on within Black families. It's always got to be that one person that seems to be taking the hell from people in the family. And 9 times out of 10, these situations was probably rooted from childhood trauma. Because what I have been doing lately, because I've been doing my research a lot lately too, just being on this healing journey, all the resources that I put out here, I have learned so much. And just from what I have gathered, it just seemed like people just try to brush things up under the rug and try to make you forget about it as if it never happened. And see, this is the thing when it comes to dysfunction and toxicity within families, Black families, okay? You got so many people out here that are dealing with some hardcore kind of trauma because somebody said it was their fault. Even when this person had the courage enough to come out, it takes a lot of courage to come out with something like this. And for you to have the courage to come forward and stand up for yourself, speak your truth, you are being ridiculed for it. And I think it's completely disgusting, okay? Let me just say that first and foremost. This is something that I feel like needs to be discussed openly on social media. It's too many distractions out here. So many things going on. And I just feel like us as a whole, we are not focused on the real problems and issues. Okay, you got tons of children out here that are being molested as I speak. Okay? So all this other stuff, all these trending topics on social media, all this other stuff going, I don't care about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm always trying to come out and put out something that is meaningful, that is really going to really help people. You know what I'm saying? People are always trying to brush the most important topics up under the rug. They don't want to talk about stuff like this when it really does need to be discussed. Because if we was to discuss this, maybe it would stop, you know? People like to try to treat these kind of topics as if it's something that is not important. When a child is being abused, a child is being molested, why is that not being discussed more? Why is that not something that people are talking about? I mean, I see where people are discussing it, but it always seems to be years and years later that this person is coming out speaking on certain things like this. Okay, this person came out with their truth as a child. They came and told their family that they was being touched by this particular person, and the family just kind of brushed it up under the rug and shooed this person away. We gonna talk about it tonight. I brought y'all in my room with me tonight. We gonna get real personal with this video. I really don't know how long this video is gonna run me, but I always say I'm just gonna let the Lord come flow with me and be with me in this video. Let this video touch whoever it needs to touch. Let it heal whoever it needs to heal. Because it ain't nothing like feeling as though you are not being heard. It gets to a point where you have to put something on a public platform in order for your voice to be heard. That is how real things have gotten these days when it comes to discussing these topics. And I always want y'all to know that this is a safe place on my channel. For the people that's fully healed from the situation, I give those people their flowers for taking the right route with getting their healing, getting the resources, getting counseling, therapy, things along that nature, spiritual guidance, a closer relationship with the Lord. All of that is what's going to help you on your journey healing from childhood trauma. But we just got to kind of tackle the topic at hand, which is people trying to fault you for what happened to you. People are going to try to make you pay for what happened to you. These people want you to pay for what happened to you. And it always seems to be your fault in some type of way, even when somebody is causing harm to you. I'm coming in this video and let you know, you are probably going to be hearing all throughout this video that it is not your fault. I just thought back on the situation that actually inspired this topic. And this person is no longer here. But I remember they had ended up coming out with a testimony about molestation. They came out on a public platform and told their story. This person had came out way later in their life about what happened to them when they was a child, you know? This person had strength and courage to come forward. And I remember this situation being discussed with another particular family member of man's. And I'm bringing this up for a reason. I'm so disgusted that I'm even about to say this right now. I didn't bring it up. They had brought it up. This person said something that was really disturbing and disgusting to me. They said, "Did you see such and such video?" And I'm like, yeah, that's crazy. I feel sympathy. I feel remorse for this person. And the other person was like, I can't believe I'm about to share this, y'all. Like, but if y'all have been through certain situations like this, the way you came out with your story, you had other people trying to fault you, you might have heard something along the lines of, and I'm just going to repeat what this person had said. They had the nerve to say, it's so disgusting. Basically, what they tried to say was, oh, I ain't never had to deal with no stuff like that. They just tried to make it seem like this person wasn't telling the truth or something like that. They didn't believe them because the way they worded what they said, I was completely disgusted. And this is how it is within families. This person said they had the head like that because if y'all go back to the video where I talked about signs of abuse, where I said the number one way you are going to know that a child is being abused is when they try to act out certain things on other children, okay? And so if this person is displaying this behavior, then 9 times out of 10 they are being abused by an adult. And this person kind of mentioned something along those lines, and they tried to insinuate that this person liked what happened to them. And I'm just thinking, like, why would you say something like that? What person do you know like being abused? This person was a child when that happened to them. How dare you come and say that they enjoyed it? Completely sick and twisted. I could not believe this person said that. I was so confused, you know? And I was just sitting up thinking, like, just me coming forward, I didn't even share my full testimony with y'all. But this is why a lot of people have a problem coming forward with certain things like that. Because you got people out here in the world that are like that. That will have the audacity to say that you liked what happened to you. They tried to basically insinuate that she had to have liked it because she let it happen. Okay? That was basically what that's what I took from it, you know? And I was just thinking, like, if this person was a child, they was not in control of the situation. Just because it happened to them, that don't mean that they asked for it. And not in no way that they enjoy it. I know when I was being molested, I didn't enjoy it. I was just baffled. I could not believe that this person actually said they had to have enjoyed it because they let it happen. And they tried to bring up a certain instance to where it didn't happen to me because I would have fought back or something like that. It's just like, ew. Like, what do you mean? It didn't happen to you because you would have fought back. They said something along the lines, and I don't care if this person watching this video because that was really disgusting. You know? That's what happens within families. They're always trying to turn a blind eye to situations and sweeping certain things up under the rug, things that they know that are wrong. You know, things that you should be bringing to the forefront. He basically tried to insinuate that it ain't really happened to me because I was strong. You know, I would have fought back. And, you know, they basically tried to insinuate that this person was weak or something because it was disgusting. I didn't want to hear nothing else after that, you know? And see, that's the thing. That's the problem when it comes to families. Sweeping certain things up under the rug. These will be the type of people they will not do anything when they know that their child has been touched. And I'm finna make this video, and I don't care who get offended by it, because it's a lot of lousy parents out here. Lousy. It's gonna get called out in this video. Because this type of stuff needs to be brought to the forefront. It needs to be discussed. People that talk like that, these will be the type of people that will turn a blind eye. If they child was to come to them and share that they have been touched, they will not do anything about it. These will be the type of people that, and I don't care who this offends. These will be the type of people that they will know something has happened with their child. And they will still bring that child around this particular person. They will not try to pursue any sort of legal action towards this person. When they try to pursue legal action towards this person, they still will bring or have their children around this particular person. And see, this is a thing about families. And it's so sick and twisted because when certain secrets like this are swept up under the rug, the person that has suffered this abuse, they end up having to carry that turmoil and that hurt, appearance, negligence. If your child has came to you and told you that they have been touched by this particular person, you should never have your child around this person no more after that. And if you decide to pursue legal action, you need to stand on business with that. You need to follow through with that. You don't leave that child to suffer and nothing like that by themselves. It don't matter who may be saying that they don't believe them. You are their parent. You are responsible for them. If your child has told you, I don't feel comfortable around this person. If they come out and tell you that they have been touched by this particular person, there is no way in this world that they should ever be around this person again. And like I said, it be some lousy parents out here. There's so many children out here that are suffering behind childhood trauma because of a parent's negligence, because their parent didn't believe them, or their parent just didn't care enough to pursue things further to ensure the protection and safety of their children. And this is another thing, and I'm just going to come speaking from being a Black woman in a Black community. People try to make it seem like it's something wrong with you if you go get some sort of therapy, counseling. That type of thing is frowned upon in a Black community. So you got parents out here that have children that have been molested, that have been essayed, have been raped by certain people within the family or outside of the family. And they didn't get no sort of healing and therapy for their child because they didn't want to look or appear to be crazy. They're trying to make their child believe that they crazy or something wrong with them because the child don't even want to get therapy because they feel like something wrong with them. If something is wrong with you, if you have suffered something like this, you really got some people out here They have not got the sort of therapy and help that they needed coming up. And it has caused major psychological damage in their life. You got some people out here that are losing their man behind what has happened to them. You see these people out here in these mental institutions. A lot of these people weren't always like this. Now you got some people that have been born with a mental illness, okay? But we are talking about the people out here that was perfectly sane and they had something very traumatic happen to them. It messed them up. It damaged them psychologically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, all that type of stuff. They went to a certain family member and told them about what has happened to them, and this person made them believe like it was their fault. Or they'll try to tell you that it didn't happen. I heard so many testimonies about the lousy family members telling this person that, oh, you lying, it didn't happen to you. A lot of the situation, it was because it was the mother's boyfriend. And she was in denial because this was her man. She couldn't accept the fact that her man was doing these unthinkable things to her child. Well, let me just say this. I have no respect for a woman that put a man before her children. That is all the way across the board lousy to me. You are never supposed to choose dick over your children. It is not that serious. Your child is messed up mentally. You got people out here that are still messed up in their adulthood. Bang. What has happened to them. Not only are they carrying the psychological, mental, spiritual, emotional damage behind child molestation, they're dealing with the shame, the guilt. They're dealing with the hurt and the brunt behind you turning your back on them, behind you taking the side of this monster. Okay? I cannot even fathom how some women will choose to sit up. This is a demon that you are laying down with every night. I cannot even fathom being a mother and my child come and tell me that they being touched by somebody. And I'm laying down in my bed every night next to this person after what my daughter or my son has told me. I cannot even fathom that. I can't understand how certain women are so weak when it comes to me. This is why I do not come on my channel talking about relationships that much. Because I'm not gung-ho crazy over no man. I never been that type of woman. I have been in relationships before, but that is not the top priority. Just like in a video that I talked about a couple of topics back where I said, if a man cheats, you know, these women, it's better to have a piece of a man than no man at all. These be the type of women that be turning a blind eye to child molestation. You know your daughter came and told you what your boyfriend or her husband did to her. So why you still with him? I don't care who get mad in this video. Your daughter told you that she being touched by your boyfriend, your husband, or whoever. Your brother, your uncle, whoever's in the family. And you told her that she lying. You told her that she basically deserved it. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. You got women out here that are like that. That they will choose a man over their own flesh and blood. That's how you know that spirits are real. A demon can make you turn against your own child. Your own child. Then you get up in age and you wonder why your child is resentful towards you. You didn't give your child enough love, affection, and attention. You even got some mothers out here so sick and twisted. They are so caught up on a relationship and want some dick. They'll get mad at their child. They will get jealous of their child. You know this man touched your child. But you so in denial. You so sick and twisted in your man. You feel like you trying to compete with your own child. You jealous of your child? A child. Are you serious? How could you sit up and think your child wants your man? I've heard some crazy stuff. This is why y'all do not get relationship topics from me, because like I said, you got some women out here, their entire life is revolved around a man. I don't like women like that. They are very weak-minded. They will be willing to take on anything when it comes to a man. Even when a child come and tell them that they being touched, they don't even care, as long as they got a warm body to lay next to every night. That is so disgusting. That is so wicked. That is so evil. That is so low down and dirty for you to do that to your child. I'm sorry, y'all, but I said we was gonna come and be personal tonight. We letting go our childhood trauma and our demons today on this video. It is not your fault. It is not your fault what happened to you. It don't matter what your mama said. It don't matter what your grandma said. It don't matter what your auntie said, whoever. It does not matter. It does not matter what your family said. It was not your fault. Do not fault and blame yourself for nothing that happened to you. You were a child. You did not deserve that. I'm talking on my channel about toxic mothers. And I'm going to start another video about that. I'm going to start the series up about toxic mothers too, because I had a couple of people on my channel say make videos about toxic mothers, and I'm going to bring it back to my channel because this type of stuff needs to be discussed. Like I said, I'm not going to be coming on here playing. When I come put out videos, I'm coming to put out something that is meaningful. Topics that don't nobody want to hear about. Stuff that's going to really get your feathers ruffled, because y'all be focused on dumb stuff out here. Okay, y'all ain't focused on childhood trauma, childhood. Talk about how your child came and told you that they was being touched. Talk about that. Leave the monitoring spirits and all that type of stuff. Leave them type of topics alone. Let's talk about this. The parent is coming up out of me, because ain't no way in the world my child come and share some stuff like that with me and I would doubt her in any sort of way. You are supposed to believe you're a child. You don't put no man before your child. The people that has been victimized the most, the black sheep is always being scrutinized because they always coming out with the truth. They're always talking about things that don't nobody want to discuss. I don't care if I'm the most hated person, because I'm gonna always talk about the things that don't nobody want to talk about. Okay, you can get offended all you want, you can unsubscribe. I do not care. I do not respect a lousy parent. You are not supposed to ever put no man before your child. Woman, whatever, because you got women pedophiles out here as well. They touch on kids too. They touch on little boys too and little girls. This is a spirit operating through people. These sick, twisted individuals have been overtaken by a lustful spirit, and they choose to victimize children. And then they're going to try to sweep it up under the rug. Now, this going to get talked about over here on this channel. It's going to get talked about up over here. I don't care how long I got to sit here. I've been making videos for the past couple of weeks. And you know something? I knew that it was bad reason why I needed to do this video, because all the other videos that I did, it kept stopping. I kept running out of storage. I had to keep on steady recording this video and that video. It's videos that I have had to re-record. Okay? But this particular video ain't even stopped yet. This just lets you know right there that this video needed to be put out here. I want to come let the victims know it is not your fault. Okay? Don't let this person or these people fault you for what happened to you. Do not let these people victimize you. Don't carry that burden. Okay? And that's why I put in my community post section earlier today that you are a warrior. You are a survivor. Okay? You have superseded the situation. You are strong. You are not weak. I know it may seem that way because certain people might have turned their back on you because of this situation that happened to you. They want you to really feel like it's your fault. That you asked for it. That you liked it. How sick and twisted is that? But that is the type of world we live in. And that is why you are nothing like this world. That's why you feel out of place within your family. That's why you feel like you are the black sheep within your family. That's why you feel like you don't fit and belong in this world. Because you got people out here that are sweeping certain things up under the rug. Because they don't want to face the music. They don't want to believe that something like this has happened. You got certain people out here that are jealous of you. But had something sick and twisted that happened to you. Now, this wasn't my situation, okay? And my heart goes out to the ones that has dealt with this sort of treatment coming from their family or whoever. That they tried to make it seem like it was your fault and that you deserved it. They're jealous of you. You didn't ask for that. You didn't ask to be victimized. You didn't ask this person to touch you. They did it on their own free will because they were sick in the mind. They let their lust take over. That's why I said lust is extremely wicked and evil. And that's why you need to let go of your childhood demons, because this thing has probably taken control over you because of what you have probably learned at a young age, what you have seen. Let me just share that I never got into pornography, but from what I have been witnessing, I see that a lot of people have got into pornography because that was something that was introduced to them through abuse. And just know that it is not your fault. But the reason why I come and put these videos out, and I say that I feel like it's important for you to address your childhood trauma and let go of certain spirits. These certain things need to be released from you because of where it came, where it was rooted from. It was rooted from a painful, hurtful place. This does not belong to you. Certain addictions. Lust is evil. It's wicked. It's sinister. It's dark. It's secret. It's done in secret. This person tried to make you close your mouth and keep this a secret. Lust is very nasty. It's disgusting. And you probably have experienced some unspeakable things that you don't even have to come and tell me. But I just wanted to come on here and tell you that it is not your fault. It is not your fault. You have to block out demons. You got some people out here that are jealous of you. Even when you are going through your suffering moments, you have some people out here that will still try to knock you down. They will try to defeat you. You got some people out here that are faulting themselves. They feel like it was their fault because of what their family has probably programmed in them. It is not your fault. It is not your fault. I just wanted to come and talk about this because this is something that a lot of people do not want to discuss. This type of topic is frowned upon in the Black community. People are always brushing this type of topic up under the rug. But this is a safe space, safe place topic on my channel. You got some children right now. And Lord, I give them strength. Lord, I hope that you give these children the strength that is being molested right now. They don't know what to do. They don't know where to turn. It's a child that's probably being molested right now. They told their mother, their parent, what has happened to them, and their parent turned away. They turned you away. And you are on my YouTube channel. And you are watching my video looking for strength. You are strong. The Lord is with you. The Lord put me in this video to come talk to you and tell you that it's okay. It's okay. It is not your fault. Did not deserve that. And I know that it's not right, and I know that you are probably hurting right now. I feel your hurt through the screen, and I don't even know you. But I just wanted to come and tell you that the Lord is with you. Whether you want to believe it or not, He is protecting you. You are strong. You are strong. and the Lord loves you. I couldn't lay down tonight and go to sleep until I made this video. After I made that video, it just came to me like I gotta come make a follow-up video behind it. I want y'all to be able to see me and know that you are gonna be okay. You got some people out here that are turning away from the Lord because they feel like, it's just so sad. Like, so many people out here that don't have a relationship with the Lord because of situations like this. I just be sitting up thinking sometimes, like, when I was a child, I really wished that we had YouTube to where I could have came on there and heard a message from somebody that just could have gave me strength, because I literally felt like I had nobody when I was a child. I was alone. The way that you feel, or the way that you felt, I felt like I had nobody. I felt like I had nobody. There was so much that was happening to me, and it was like nobody cared enough to ask me what was wrong with me, to ask me if I was okay. You probably have been a punching bag for your family. You didn't deserve that. You got a mother out here that's probably upset with you because she feel like her man chose you over her when you was a child, and you know you had no control over the situation. That is not your fault. This is why I come on my channel and talk about jealousy so much, and why I talk about jealous women. Like, jealousy and envy is an ugly, evil emotion. It would turn a mother against their own child. The video keep on stopping on me, y'all, but I had to come back and finish the video off. But I was just thinking about the situation with, jealous mothers and daughters and the topic at hand. It made me think about the movie Precious, and when I seen that movie, I was like, that is real life for a lot of people. And I think I seen Precious like maybe once or twice. I cannot watch that movie. I cannot watch it. I know they just acting, but just to think, like, it's really little girls out here that are going through that, women that are going through that. It's women out here that has cut their mother off because their mother has chose a man over them. I just thought about that scene with Monique where she was so nasty to her child, and I just could not fathom treating my child like that. Some people have no regard. I just see how spirits, that's why I come on my channel and talk about spirituality so much, y'all, because I have literally seen spiritual things I have seen since I was a child. It was things that I was witnessing. Like I told y'all, I grew up too fast, and so the stuff that people be coming online talking about when they talk about jealous friends, I've been seeing jealousy like this since I was a child. And so that's why spirituality has become my main focal point of my channel, why I mostly gravitate to these topics dealing with the spirit, is because I have tons of life experience. And just when it comes to talking about jealousy, jealousy is very wicked, it's evil, and it just makes people resort to nasty, foul kind of behavior. And I was just thinking the topic of Precious, like, I don't know why I'm just feeling led to do a movie review about Precious, because I did make a video I think like a year or so ago about toxic mothers. And one, I talked about Black China and Tokyo Toni. I think that's her name, but somebody had said they wanted another video. I'm going to give y'all another video because I feel like, it's plenty of women out here that has cut their mother off because of this particular reason. And I want these videos to be a source of strength for y'all, I just hope that the Lord grant y'all the peace and strength and healing that y'all need. I was just thinking about what else I can talk about. There's children that are going through this type of thing. it's just really sad. This is a topic that can go on and on, and the video been stopped on me so many different times, but I'm just gonna keep on clearing out my story so that I can be able to record all that I can. Like, I be wanting to pour so much into people, and it's just like, I just, I just be feeling this sense like people just be wanting somebody to listen to or somebody to talk to, and I do not mind being that person. It's just so sad how certain people feel like they just really don't have a family, people to go to and to talk about certain things. You are never alone. You have the Lord. The Lord is your friend. The Lord is your protector, and we're just gonna keep on talking about this. We're gonna keep talking about childhood trauma, childhood demons until you feel like you are strong. I know you may go to your therapist, you may get your therapy, but still come watch me, girl. And yeah, whoever listens to this video, if you're a guy and you've been through this sort of thing, this video is for you as well. Like, I just for the men on my channel or little boys that may come watch my channel, don't think that I'm just mainly talking to women. I just speak in a perspective because I am a woman, but I'm literally talking to everybody. You know what I'm saying? The child molestation is something that affects boys, little girls, men, and women, okay? So don't think that I'm just targeting one specific demographic. I'm not, okay? So that's just how I wanted to end the video. Like, I was really just thinking about what else I can put in this video. Before the video, like, the video kept stopping. I was really trying to get into something, and then the video stopped, and I'm just sitting here thinking, like, what was it that I was going to talk about? The enemy be trying it, you be speaking on a certain topic and the video just stopped. But if it come back to me, I'm definitely going to put it in the next video. This is definitely going to be an ongoing series, okay? And I don't care if the video stopped 30 times. I'm going to make sure I put this video out for y'all, okay? I want y'all, the ones on my channel, to get y'all healing and y'all strength, okay? And I'm going to keep making videos. I'm going to be making videos about other topics too, because I'm not going to let this thing affect me. I know that this is something that has resurfaced, and I told y'all that it has been something that at times it feels as though it is fresh and new in my mind, and I'm still kind of dealing with it myself, but that's not gonna throw me off my track of what I was doing before this situation even came about. Like, I'm still gonna post content about other topics. I'm still gonna put out messages about other things. This is not gonna stop me, okay? The Lord has brought me a long way, and I'm gonna keep going.